Alright, so here is this Fullstar fruit and veggie chopper. Now I'm just going to show you all the pieces that it comes with, and then I will demonstrate it and show you how it works. But this one right here is the one that'll basically do the dicing for you, and it comes with two different sizes. You know, you have the finer one right here, and then you've got the bigger one. Typically I use the bigger one, but of course it just depends what you want to go for, and I will demonstrate this in a second. But I also want to show you it comes with this slicer option as well, and then you have these three. So you've got just a regular typical slicer, you've got a grater for like if you want to grate cheese or potatoes, if you're gonna do like mashed potato or something like that, and then you've got this one that'll cut it into like shreds, which is really nice and time-saving for sure if you want to like julienne your carrots or something. But yeah, super easy to use. You see that little tab right there? You just insert it right in here, pop it in place, and then lock it so that way it doesn't try to pop out or anything. And I will show you. Also, real quick before I show you, I don't want to forget to point out, really nifty that it's a drawer, and so when you go to dump the veggie or fruit choppings, you know, you don't have to remove the whole thing to dump them. You just take the drawer out. That's super nifty. Okay, but I know a lot of people complain about this and say that it's really difficult to do. I will say it gets a lot easier the more you use it, in my experience. But also keep in mind, I'm doing this at a very different angle so that you guys can see it. So I might struggle a little bit more than I normally would. But actually that was still really easy. But again, I will say I did have a little bit of trouble in the beginning, but you get used to it and it gets a lot easier the more you're just used to it. And maybe part of that is also breaking in the machine as well. It's, you know, not stiff or anything. And I also want to point out that this Fullstar thing, it comes with this little cleaning brush, and these bristles are actually quite stiff, which really comes in handy for when you are cleaning this off. You know, these are actually quite sharp blades on this side, which is, you know, why it's able to cut so nice and easy. And you don't want to damage your fingers. And not all of, you know, the machines that, you know, are like this, they don't all come with this little cleaning brush. So it's really nice that this one comes with this, so you can very easily and safely clean these bits off. It's really handy. All right, now I'll demonstrate, you know, maybe a couple of the different slicing features. Maybe I'll do all three, but here we'll just do the regular slicer first. Okay, it's locked in place. Let me just grab the onion, and first off, they give you this nice little thing right here, so that way you will not cut your fingers. Really nice little safety feature. But yeah, you just stab it in there, and then you go. And I believe you can adjust, you know, the size that you cut with these little numbers that are over here. But yeah, so that's really nice too. 3 would be for a little bit bigger, 1 is for smaller. And these are what the little onion shavings look like when you do it on a slicer. Obviously it's going to be different with different veggies, of course. Next we'll try out this one. That's more like the julienne type of style. But obviously with the onion, it'll probably more like dice it, if anything. This is actually the first time I've ever used this one, so it's a little bit trickier, actually. That's interesting. Hold on, maybe if I do it on a lower setting, it will probably be easier. Okay, yeah, definitely was a lot easier to do when I put it on 1 rather than 3, but might be different for different veggies, honestly. All right, and here's just a few that I could find. Very fine little choppings, very thin, teeny little choppings. And, you know, like I said with, you know, the chopper one that goes down, perhaps this one also just takes a little bit of getting used to and it gets easier over time. That's my guess. Because like I said, this particular piece I haven't used yet. I usually just use the regular slicer. But yeah, but it also comes with this little slicer as well for if you want to do more of like a spiral type of thing, which is a really nifty idea to make, you know, doing those spiral cuts really easy. You just, you know, the same thing as the other one, you stab this into your veggie or fruit and you just twist it down in there, and you know, you can do a regular, or you have 2 options down here, 1 or 2, and this is to reset. But 1, you get these 4, hopefully you can see that, yeah, see those little blades come up, or 2, then you have these ones if you wanted to do spiral in like a little I don't know, maybe you could use this for like zucchini noodles or something if you wanted to do the little ones, maybe. I haven't used it for that. But yeah, then you'd reset. And actually, this is quite easy to take apart and to change out the blades. You can take this off as well with these little tabs. You just push them and pop it off. This whole thing is very easy to clean, and I really like that about it. I've never struggled to clean anything. I mean, when I first got it, I put everything in the dishwasher. It's all dishwasher safe. It's all very easy to just completely take apart and put back together. I've had no complaints with this machine. It really takes so much time off of my, prep time for cooking. It's awesome, and I love it, and I get so much use out of it.